Hello there and welcome to this brief tutorial on how to find articles using Sociological Abstracts, one of the many databases we have at the Cal Poly Pomona University Library. You can access Sociological Abstracts from the library homepage, which you can find by typing CPP Library into Google. From the library homepage, we're going to click on the button marked Databases. This will take us to an alphabetical list of all our databases. As Sociological Abstracts starts with the letter S, we will click on that link, and then scroll down until we find the link for the database. When we click on the link for Sociological Abstracts, we're directed to an advanced search page for this database. Now, before we do a search, there are a few things I would like to point out. First off, there's the peer-reviewed limiter, which takes the form of a checkbox here. Not everything in Sociological Abstracts is peer-reviewed, but by selecting this limiter, you can limit your results to only those results that are marked as peer-reviewed. The other three major limiters here cover the types of sources or documents available and the languages they are published in. Generally speaking, you can leave these alone, but you can check off scholarly journals under source type and article under document type to further specify what you need. Now, as far as the language goes, unless you are fluent in a language other than English, I would suggest leaving this limiter alone. Most of your results will be in English anyway. However, if you do find that your search query is bringing up a bunch of stuff in languages you don't read, you can always set that limiter to English or any other language you are fluent in. The last limiter I should bring up is the publication date limiter. This limiter allows you to limit your results based on when the articles in question were published. So if you're only interested in articles published in the last decade, this is the limiter you would use. Now let's talk about search boxes. We use search boxes for keyword searches. For example, if I was looking for research about connections between poverty and depression, I can place the terms poverty and depression in the two search boxes provided. Then, I should look at the drop-down box next to the lower search box. This menu provides me with three options: and, or, and not. These are Boolean operators, and they tell the database how our search terms should relate to each other in our search results. As we want search results that include both terms, we want to use and. So we'll click on the search button and see what happens. And we end up with 8,984 results, which is a bit much. So let's look at one thing we can do to cut these results down. First off, we can choose more specific search terms. Maybe we add the term millennials. We can either hit the Modify Search button here and go back to the advanced search page, or we can add the term and, in all caps, and the term millennials, and hit the search button to see what happens. Wow, that cuts us down to 22 results, which is manageable, if a little low. Let's look at the first result: differences in health outcomes between millennials and Generation X in the USA. We'll click on the title, which will take us to the record for this article. On this page, we'll see the citation information up here, which tells us that this article is published in the journal Population Research and Policy Review, and that it appeared in volume 39, issue 3 of that journal. If you click on the Abstract Details tab, you can see the abstract for this article, which will give you a brief description of what the article is about, which can help you determine whether or not it is relevant to your research. If it is, you'll want to click on the Full Text PDF tab, and then click on the icon to download the article. At which point you will have a PDF of the article that you can print, save, or do with as you like. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you have questions about Sociological Abstracts or about research in general, contact the library. You can reach us through the 24/7 chat widget on the library homepage, or via email at researchhelp@cpp.edu. Or just come to Building 15 and talk to us at the ref desk.